The following is an Outdoor Channel original production.
Dang it, this son of a gun got me. I can't believe it just happened.
Looking outside the 47, landing one group higher than you through the corner.
Realtree's NASCAR Outdoors, presented by Chevy Silverado, the official truck of the outdoors.
Hi, I'm Bobby Labonte, and this is Realtree's NASCAR Outdoors. This week we head to the high country of Wyoming for my first archery elk hunt, thanks to my good friend, Bill Jordan.
Hello everybody, I'm Bill Jordan. For the ones who know me, you know that I live for the outdoors. But what you may not know, that I'm a big follower of the sport of NASCAR. The fans, the pits, the cars. It's intense, lightning fast paced in every sense of the word. Here on Realtree's NASCAR Outdoors, I have the chance to take these drivers and personalities out here in my world. And let me tell you, you'll see a whole different side from the one at the track. This week we'll be hunting with my good friend and racing legend Bobby Labonte on his first archery elk hunt at Wagon Hound Outfitters in Wyoming. He's also joining camp with former crew chief Jeff Hammond and NASCAR merchandise guru Chris Williams of Motorsports Authentics. I've had an opportunity to hunt the Wagon Hound for several years, and I gotta tell you, it's an awesome elk hunting destination.
You know, obviously I was impressed when we first rolled in here. We got here Sunday afternoon. We got over here and there's like 160,000 acres in this that's needed to them to hunt on, and the lodge is impressive. Everything here has been impressive, first class. I was impressed with their, you know, all the representation that they had, and not just the amount, but the quality. Settled in, probably gonna go this afternoon. Gonna go out, we're gonna shoot our bows here shortly and take a nap. It was a long night. It wasn't really that long, but it just seemed like a short night, I should say. Long race. Good race, long race, but short night to sleep.
What time did you finally get back, get relaxed and get to bed last night?
2:30. I never sleep very good after, you know, there's a night race. I got the new Hoyt bow about a month and a half ago. You know, definitely been practicing as much as I can. I had a opportunity, I shot a hog a few years ago at Terry's Ranch with the bow, and so I really enjoy it. And then when the opportunity came about and Bill said, hey, you know, we have an opportunity to go bow hunting, you know, I jumped right on it because I think that is just an awesome feeling to be able to get that close to this animal. So a lot to it, and looking forward to shooting my first elk with it. You know, NASCAR is one of those sports that it's a family sport when it's all said and done, because the things that we do together 36 to 38 times a year, I mean, we work hard, but you know, this is obviously a time that we can come out here and kind of have a few days off to you know, let your shirt out and just enjoy the nature and the beauty. When we first got here, obviously, you know, our first evening to start our hunt, you know, trying to get to lay the land more than anything else. The elks were bugling right away, and you know, we were able to see quite a few elk, and you know, we got set up, you know, not in range, but got to see a lot closer view of an elk than I had seen, you know, going hunting with a rifle.
It was a smaller bull. He didn't have cows. It was hot. He was vocal, but not overly vocal. Remember hearing him bugle, and then we could hear rocks rolling and branches snapping. I mean, he was coming. You know, he answered the call where we were, it was pretty hard for him to get there. So he did. He hung out a ways out and then eventually lost interest.
Look at him, yeah. He was like looking right at me there. Yeah, I was just like, he kind of hung up over there, but yeah, he was just 6x6.
I went to bed that night thinking pretty positive that, hey, at least they're out here, there's abundance of them, we're seeing them.
When hunting this vast Wyoming landscape, seeing elk is only part of the battle. We'll see if Bobby can work his way within archery range of a shooter next on Realtree's NASCAR Outdoors.
Realtree's NASCAR Outdoors is brought to you by the 2012 Chevy Silverado, the most dependable, long-lasting, full-size pickups on the road. By Russell Outdoors, explore your limits. By Primo's, speak the language. By Thompson Center's new Dimension bolt-action platform. By New Holland, the official tractor of Team Realtree. By Bass Pro Shops, your adventure starts here. And by Bill Jordan's Realtree, family, friends, and the outdoors.
We got into, start up the hill, and Matt does like to go uphill, there's no doubt about it. So we go up, and we hear one bugling, and we call him back.
Here he comes right there.
Now I'm getting ready. I'm like, okay, if this was the bull to shoot, I've got to be ready. I was just kind of sitting there ready to go and noticed that he wasn't, but he came towards us and he kind of backed up a little bit and still came over. I mean, it would have been a shot for sure, and probably about 25 or 30, 35 yards off.
One of the most recognizable drivers on the circuit, Bobby Labonte holds 21 NASCAR Cup Series victories, 10 NASCAR Nationwide Series wins, and a NASCAR World Truck Series win as well. Alongside older brother Terry, Bobby has helped cement the name Labonte into NASCAR history. Now one of the seasoned veterans of the sport, his passion for racing is as strong as ever.
I love racing, I love driving, I love the competition, I love, trying to be the best. I've always had a passion for it. I've been successful in it, and I think that's all bred into us to do what we do in NASCAR is, we're all competitive, and we like to see somebody do really good, but we always want to do better. I tell people if it wasn't for the passion, if it wasn't for that, it's too hard to work. It makes it so much more pleasurable when you know that you've got, you know what you're doing, and you're able to have fun at that, and have chances to win and be the best you can be on any given Sunday.
Waiting out a wet Wyoming storm, Bobby and his guide Matt checked the local radar and decided to chance the opportunity to break out the old fishing rods between dam fours.
So yeah, we went fly fishing. We had some time on our hands. It kind of came a big rainstorm. So we found some pockets of water out there where there's some rainbow trout and some brown trout and brookies.
I'm fishing for brook trout. Bobby's fishing for anything that'll bite.
True. We'll go for anything today. I've been fishing in Vail, Colorado for trout with Norm Miller one time many years ago, so it kind of brought back some memories of that. Did you see that? None of them were that big. Some of them were kind of small. A couple fairly nice sized ones, but beautiful fish.
The Stalker Pond. We feed these fish every day, but don't tell Bobby.
Maybe you will catch it. Okay, we caught it. Obviously, they weren't pressured a whole lot because they would jump out of the water for that fly. And I mean, I don't think it mattered what kind of fly it was. So fishing's awesome, and when you're catching fish, it's even better. So you know, to be able to put a fly in the water and it sit there for about 0.3 of a second before a fish would bite it, it was amazing. There was one that it never even touched the water, and the fish jumped out, grabbed it, and I had him back here about 20 feet or 15 feet. I'm like, that's amazing. It's a flying fish. You know, they're not pressured much around here, I believe, so they were pretty hungry for them flies. I bet he's going, what the heck did I get myself into?
Living up to his nickname, the Intimidator, Dale Earnhardt spun rival Rusty Wallace early on in the 1995 Goodies 500 at Bristol. Penalized to the back of the lead lap, Earnhardt fought his way back and tapped race leader Terry Labonte with 50 yards to go.
Labonte is sideways, crashes, and he wins anyway. How about that?
All of us know how difficult it is to take an elk with a bow. And even though Bobby didn't get his elk, what we decided to do is to bring him back for a rifle hunt, and hopefully he could seal the deal.
Well, I guess we were here about a month and a half ago, bow hunting for elk, and none of us shot anything, but we had a great time here at Wagon Hound and had the opportunity to come back. We're all hooked back up with the guides that we had before with Jeff and Dax, and I had Matt. So, I mean, you already have a comfort zone with them. You don't have to worry about, you know, asking them some questions that you might ask for the first time that you meet them. It's already been kind of done. And, you know, so you have a relationship, and you kind of know, in my case, Matt's part, you know, he's part elk. He likes to walk a lot and walk real fast. So, I mean, that kind of works in my favor because I don't mind that. But, you know, so I knew that going into it. And when we took off the first day, even though it was, you know, 15 degrees and the wind blowing, you know, it was still okay. We haven't been out probably, you know, 5 minutes from the house here. And we had a little issue with the competition side of our nature. We come in here, you're driving. What was up with that?
What do you mean?
I mean, it's a little snow. It's not like a whole lot. I mean, look around.
It was treacherous. Did you see those stumps?
Yeah, I did. I was afraid you did.
No, whatever. You think you can do better?
Of course. You don't know. You don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever. Let's see it. You ain't have to prove it.
Okay. Yeah, I think I was set up on that. Pretty much they gave me no indication of exactly what to expect, and wasn't quite ready for that. Oh, didn't have enough of it. Run.
This is Bob Labonte's week. He gets stuck, which, by the way, he went into that thing running about 3 miles an hour, but, you know, he'll say it was 35, it wouldn't go, but.
I was stuck. Obviously, you saw the video. It's, yeah, I was pretty mired up in the snow. And it's only snow that's 50 foot long, and I'm stuck in it. It's like incredible. So, yeah, I didn't do very good for the professional race car drivers. Once I figured out the throttle response that we needed to have and a little bit of momentum that we needed to get, I thought that my exit back to the hard road was the smoothest of anybody. I mean, and that's what, you know, you try to be as smooth as you can. So it worked out. Got everybody back safely. We had all cameras were safe, so it was all good. It wasn't that big a deal. It's just a matter of they wanted to make fun of me when I got stuck.
That was much better.
Yeah, we go up Deer Meadow, and we hiked probably, I think, round trip. It was about 1.5 miles up there, I guess. And we got up there and we glassed a few elk. We saw some pretty far up the hill that we weren't going to get to. We went up to this one rocky area, get up on the rocks and just lean over. and it was a nice size elk, 61 yards away. Might not quite be the one to shoot just yet. It's Monday evening, and we've still got a couple days here. Let's wait. Okay. We saw some elk, so it's good. I think tomorrow morning will be better than this evening. So hopefully we'll do. Hopefully we'll see more tomorrow morning like we did this morning. Feel good about it.
With high hopes for one of Wagon Hound's bigger bull, will Bobby Labonte's gamble be rewarded or wind up in regret?
The very best in high-octane hunting excitement is right here on Realtree's NASCAR Outdoors.
Realtree's NASCAR Outdoors is brought to you by the 2012 Chevy Silverado, the most dependable, long-lasting, full-size pickups on the road. By Russell Outdoors, explore your limits. By Primo's, speak the language. By Thompson Center's New Dimension bolt-action platform. By New Holland, the official tractor of Team Realtree. By Bass Pro Shops, your adventure starts here. And by Bill Jordan's Realtree, family, friends, and the outdoors.
We took off in the morning. We're glassing, couldn't see anything where we saw the night before. So we decided to, I don't know, we're going down some road up to the top of a hill, and you know, we're traveling 4 or 5 miles. We stopped, come to a stop, we looked out. We probably saw 12 or 13 elk go up this hill, up this ridge. They're headed up, and they kind of stopped a little bit, started walking. And about that time, I guess everybody else knew, Chris and Jeff knew that we were there, and here everybody came, and we had a little powwow of what to do, I guess.
This is an idea.
Oh, we pulled it up. There were 12. 12? Mm-hmm. Well, it was close enough, 15. Walking over. Probably 2 hiding. On the side of that ridge, and they just went over the top where. Okay. And there's 3 really nice spikes in there.
Okay, good.
I figured we got 3 hunters.
Yeah.
Let's just tag team them.
Okay.
All right. Who's second in command? Because that idea.
We saw 12 elk there, so again, we thought that we'd have a pretty good shot at something here that morning. You know, when everybody showed up, the elk took off, so I think it was us that was luring them in and them that run them off. So we went down the hill and we saw 2 more elk. So Matt was the first one. He got a spot and scope out. We all looked at it.
The brows are kind of cool where they split.
We probably talked for 30 minutes about, well, is it a shooter, is it not a shooter? 6x6, kind of 7. Got extra point on it.
Have cool swords on this. Cool sword on this side.
Kind of unique, very different. So it's like, well, you know, I don't know. I kind of raised my hand. I said, okay, I'll try. Everything was going good. We walked up there and we got to a point, and he got me on a rock that had a really clear shot at 170 yards off. Everything is perfect, I thought. As I crouched down to take a shot, I flipped the safety off.
Reload, 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 shoot him again. Reload, shoot him again.
It shot low enough, I guess, and splattered the elk. I reloaded, got another bullet in there, and now I'm firing through brush. So I go to shoot, and I miss. Reload.
I don't know what's happening.
Shoot again, and I miss. Shot 3 times, and the second 2, I am shooting through some brush, and I don't know if that stopped it or not, or moved it or not, but obviously I missed the elk, and you know, it's like, fortunately I didn't hit it somewhere else. Yeah. I didn't hit it at all, and it didn't leave the area. I mean, I'm so frustrated at this point in time. I can't believe what just happened. I thought we had a really good shot on this elk, had a nice 170-yard clear shot, followed up by 2 not so clear shots, but still a miss. So I think Chris at this point in time was scoping me, and he could see the frustration in my face.
First, you kind of want to say, wow, that's the craziest thing I've seen. You know, wanted to get into the hole. Oh, I can't wait to rag him. And then as he turns and the bull's still sitting there, everything changed.
So I get down the truck and I'm thinking, I'm going back to the rifle range. I'm going back here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave. I'm very disappointed, you know. And so I get to the truck, put my rifle in there, and he comes out of his truck with his gun. He says, we're going to get that. We're going to get that bull.
Here's what we're going to do. Yeah. You're going to go take my gun. We're going to crawl up here on this rock. We're going to go shoot this bull. It didn't take Bobby long to agree to that, so that was pretty good.
We ventured on up to another set of rocks, and I got in position at 610 yards. Gave it a shot and hit it a little bit low, but I hit it the first shot, so that was revenge. So at that point in time, after that shot, we all high-fived each other. Couldn't believe it. I mean, unreal that, you know, had to come down the hill dejected like that. But that elk was still standing there. It was like it was watching us going, hey, what are these guys going to do next? I mean, we must be bulletproof, right? So after I shot with Chris's gun, he and Jeff took off to go hunt as well. And so Matt and I were left to go up there and find it, and we found it on the other side of the ridge, about 55, 60 yards down the hill, and we found it laying right there.
Looking good.
It's bigger than I thought.
Yeah, look at the mass carries all the way up. Big thirds.
Yeah. Feels like a little bit here, but not much.
A lot of character to him. Yeah. Sword there.
Just to come back here and be able to hunt beautiful, beautiful area, beautiful scenery, beautiful elk. Saw plenty of them. What a great hunt! What a great time! And gosh, I hope we get to come back. Yeah, that was a. All right, edit. Hold on a second. What was the first? Oh my God! Speaking of a I'm gonna get my bow out after you. Perfect timing.